Hey guys, Richard here with CRG Games, and I just finished up the financial analysis on the Kaldheim set booster boxes. I got six during Amazon's sale at about 81 something a box. Now, there's only a limit of three, so I got three, and I had a buddy purchase three for me to do this video. And the total was about $503.05. That shipped to my door per box, 83, 84. It's because on the other three I had to pay a little bit extra there. 279 a pack. You really can't beat that, and 15 cents a card. If you were to buy these on TCG with an estimated tax rate and shipping, I just use my local tax rate, you're looking at 113 a box or 20 cents a card total. So with the breakdown, we've got a pretty decent spread here towards the top. Weighted towards the top, we got $216 in mythics. So the average price of those is right about $7, and 7% of them are foil. Rares, we had almost $400. That does include pathways, and I separate those below so you can see what percentage was pathways. 7% of the rares were foil. Uncommons less than $100, with 5% of them being foil. Commons under $40, but 12% of them were foil. Lands B plus non NB is basic and non-basic, so we've got just slightly less than the uncommons. The cool thing is the value of these lands is a lot higher. So you've got a regular non foil, either basic or non-basic land, on average is 3 times the price of a non-foil common. And foil is almost 4 times the cost of a foil uncommon. So there's a large percentage of value right here in these lands. The art cards are not worth really anything. I didn't get a whole set. I was missing 4 out of the 6 boxes, which a little bit surprising there. The total value was only $15, and I only got 4 of the art cards here. So the advertised rate of stamped cards is 1 in 20. So we should have 5%, but we were under that. We were at 2%. The list cards pulled out pretty good. So we got $83 worth there out of 46 cards. Tokens and minigame cards. I did not get a full set of those either out of 107. I think about 10 of these or 12 of these were the minigame cards, but in total, we had about $30, which isn't that bad, really. In total, there were 17 pathways, 12 were regular, and 5 were extended art. So that's $134 worth. That's a big chunk of this 400, and 29% of the pathways were extended art. So the average market value per pack is $535. If we go back and compare that to the Zendikar Rising set boosters, the average market value per pack was $556. So we're very close, just slightly less. That could be because we don't have any expeditions. I really can't say. I mean, the numbers just come out how they do. Total counted cards is 2,471. I don't think I missed any, but it is possible I maybe missed a comment or two. It took me about 7 hours to do this, and the reason I come up with that is I cracked all these myself. I didn't have any help this time, so I figured a couple hours there, and then actually sorting, listing, doing the spreadsheet, all that is about 5 hours total of actual work. Now, I did take a lot of breaks in between there, going to get food and eating and, just generally messing around. But in total, it was about 7 hours. So I always figure that I take home about 67% of what I sell. That's what the number comes out to since I've started doing this. It's lower on the cards that are under $3, and it can be up to 80% or 82% on the cards that are over that. So on average, it's about 67%. So the approximate potential profit. So if I take 67% of 962, subtract out my costs, I'm potentially making 20 bucks an hour. With that $12 cash back from Amazon, I'm potentially making $22 an hour. Again, I've said this before, that assumes that you sold all these instantly and you pocketed that 140 bucks. You would have made this much. In reality, these are going to sell over time with probably the mythics and rares selling first, probably some of these lands selling. Pathways are definitely going to sell faster. So you should expect to recoup probably a couple $100 worth of this, you know, rather quickly. And then the rest of it will just trickle out over time. What you need to do is recoup your 500 bucks as fast as possible so you can put that into more product. A couple other metrics down here. They advertise in the set booster that you can get up to 4 rares per pack. In my experience, I got a little less than 1.5 rares per pack. There was one pack that I vividly remember being 4 rares. That's 3 regular rares and or mythics, plus a rare list card. I can only remember getting one of those. So getting 4 is, you should not count on it. Average commons and uncommons, these are the numbers there. Average pathways per pack, you're going to get less than 1, obviously, but per box, it's almost 3 pathways per box is what I averaged here, which feels a little on the low side. That's about 1 every 10 packs. I wish it was a little bit higher, but that's the ratio that Wizards decided to go with. And the percentage of value that those pathways take up from the rares is 34%. So 34% of this 400 bucks was pathways. So you can expect to get 34% of your value back out of the rares here. If we jump back here to Zendikar Rising, you can compare and contrast here. My average cost per card was 23 cents there. It was only 15 cents here. And we had almost $250 in expeditions, whereas, of course, we don't have any expeditions in here. List cards came out to $83.38 in the Kaldheim boxes. And in the Zendikar Rising boxes, where's it at here? 156. And we only had 57 cards, where the average value was $274. The average value we got from here was $1.81. And I've mentioned this during the videos. The average value of the list cards should be about $1,500 or so, with that heavily skewed towards the top. So in reality, I think we can pretty much say that on the average list card that you pull is probably going to be anywhere from $1.50 to $3. That seems to be a safe metric there. And we had, of course, less than $1,000. But I mean, if you just take it purely market value versus what you paid, I got almost double. So I mean, that's pretty good. I think that's going to conclude the financial analysis here. I'm going to include this spreadsheet and my other spreadsheet of all of the cards that I pulled neatly in a spreadsheet here. There's a couple slicers, so you can blip through here real quick and figure out what all the cards were, how many I was adding, and then this is just my market price. I don't care if people copy those numbers if they want to do their numbers the same way, but yeah, this will give you all the information you need, all the cards that I pulled, and you can kind of browse those and see what you guys think. Until next time, though, I'm going to be doing I think I'm going to be doing a 6-box Time Spiral Remastered financial analysis video. But I'm not sure. I want to keep them sealed. I'm going to have about 8 boxes. I figured I would do 6, keep 2 sealed. If you guys want me to do those, throw a comment down below. Yeah, I think that's going to be pretty cool. Hopefully, there's going to be a lot of retro foils. I think on average you get one or two per box, um, but I guess we'll see. So to conclude, what what price is Kaldheim set boosters? What price are those worth it to crack open? I would say if you can get these boxes for, let's do a little math here. If you can get these boxes for 141, let's clear that out. 141.76 divided by 6 plus $81. If you can get these boxes for less than $105, I think you stand a chance of breaking even. And if you can get them for less than that, I think you can probably make a couple bucks. And you can just open these and not have to worry about, losing your butt on them. So the break even point is probably about $104, $105. Anything below that, that's where you need to be hitting. I don't know how long Amazon is going to be offering their sale price, but if it's still up there, maybe think about picking up those 3 boxes at $81 or $82. Even with shipping, that's still a pretty good deal. So, hope you guys enjoyed. Hope you guys found this information usable and something that you can take and apply that to, your business or just having fun in making a decision on whether to purchase or at what price to purchase. And if you guys have any questions, you can always reach out. It is crggamesllc@gmail.com. My name is Richard. Be happy to help you however I can. Take care.